their impressive climb from a worst start in team history underway. It is Minnesota United in the river kit of light blue. It's the LA Galaxy. They call this the community kit of green and black, a throwback to how they looked in the early days of the league back in 1996.
I think that's part of what's been so impressive about this LA Galaxy team this year, and even being in that position when you consider all those changes.
Roman Metanir, early cross into the middle, and it's Klinsmann who makes the save. Was that Dotson or Finley who got the touch?
It's a great ball in. Just look right now, lovely ball around the corner from Reynoso. An awareness of where the space was after Hämäläinen had stepped in, and it's a wonderful ball teasing in front of that back line. Two of them on it. Who gets the last touch? It looked like it was Finley, or maybe it comes off the defender there, but what a reactionary save. It's amazing. You think about 17 players and the way that they have overturned this roster, but yet
Metanir hooks in the cross, and just beyond, including on the field today, so much more room to grow. That gives them confidence, too. They've had the success that they've had. Gasper's cross, again stooping low. That time couldn't turn it on frame. He's arguing it should be a corner, but it will be a goal kick.
In the league, and even Sporting Kansas City, the way that they're playing. But this is a team that's on the rise and is trying to integrate some new players.
Gasper for Dotson, deflected cross. O'Neill was there! It's into the outside netting from a very narrow angle.
Towards the far post, but Minnesota building down this left-hand side now. Chase Gasper once again getting involved in the attack to get it out to Dotson. Actually takes a little deflection, which ends up at the head of Unu at the end of this one, because I think Koulibaly, their first thought is, can we play quickly? Can we get in behind the back line for Minnesota? They haven't quite connected yet, but they've been in some good spots. Just that final product's lacking.
There's Reynoso driving inside. Reynoso pulls the shot just wide. That's what Adrian Heath wants to see.
And the shot ends up going wide, but he just picks it up out in space, knows that nobody's going to come out there and mark him, and then just drives inside, waiting for someone to come. Kljestan does, but he can't close down the shot, waiting for help from the inside.
Now Cabral with Joveljic in front of him. Got to return it. Cabral split it between the defenders. Kevin Cabral, a chance. Cabral scores for the Galaxy. One end of the field to the other, and a chance to go top of the West with a win. They take the lead late in the half.
Great ball from Efrain Alvarez to open up the field. Now look at the run. Recognizes where the space is. Dibassy had stepped inside, so he said, okay, I'm going to run in behind. The back line was deeper. Kallman keeps him on side. Joveljic plays it into his path. Great weight on that pass as well, and then he has the finish.
Julian Araujo. Araujo, what an escape from two Minnesota defenders. Araujo now charging in, cuts it back. Kljestan blocked.
If they find that second, I can see the Galaxy killing this one off.
Mid-80s in St. Paul, Minnesota, as the second half kicks off in the field at Allianz Field, almost entirely in shade in front of a sellout crowd, as his team has another corner. Reynoso's outswinging ball, attacking the header. Klinsmann the save. That was Gregus there towering up. Klinsmann again at full stretch to make the stop. He is down. There's another Galaxy player, Koulibaly, who's down as it's out for another corner.
So, and look, let's see. I think he pushes this onto the post. Oh, what a great save, because this is headed down into the ground. And I believe, was it Gregus rising up there? Yeah, he just clatters into that one. Klinsmann at full stretch, shuffling across his goal. Powerful header off the fingertips.
Trapp holds it in. Trapp gets it back. Trapp loops it in. Gregus waiting for it. Gregus will hook it back into traffic. Off the chest in front, and Klinsmann was there in front of Kallman. After scoring his second goal in 3 games and returning from 2 games out with an injury. Short for Grandsir into the middle. Koulibaly thought he was held. Alvarez hits it first time. Miller there trying to pull the hand down to the last moment, knowing it was going to be over.
Yeah, they're asking for a foul here. Number 4, Koulibaly, as this one comes in, was he held there by Hassani Dotson? And then and he did touch it. Tyler Miller, you can see, I think he gets fingertips on this one as it comes in from Efrain Alvarez. The ball certainly changed.
That one was still breaking his heart when this season began. They thought they played well in Seattle in the opener and lost 4-0. They've been on fire since. Hämäläinen, though, gets around Metanir. Hämäläinen's cross, Cabral on the doorstep, blasts it over.
I mean, here it is. Hamalainen gets into the attack, just skips past Métanire. He gets caught flat-footed. That's too easy. Cabral, great movement in the box.
Be a significant marker in Minnesota's 5th year in the league. Reynoso held up. Wide it comes from McMaster. Gasper's cross comes off a deflection. The overhead attempt will end up wide. Quickly back into play. Agudelo there to pick it up. Juan Agudelo. They're backing off of Agudelo. Klinsmann again.
There it is. He popped off into the space off the back four. Nobody comes out to close him down. Strikes it hard with the left foot. And once again, Jonathan Klinsmann, this time sprawling in the air across his goal. Full strike.
And also the ensuing corner. That was a defensive header and all that traffic. Raveloson, it's back in by Dotson. Popped up in the air. Klinsmann a comfortable catch. What a day Jonathan Klinsmann has had. This is a bit of a vision for what the Galaxy will be over the next 4 to 5 years. Here's Trapp driving in, hands it off for McMaster. McMaster on the deck, seeing eyeball. Métanire blocked. Ron Sear got his body in the way. Métanire holds it in. Agudelo pops it up.
That's okay in moments, but when the ball goes wide, you've got to get out. You've got to put pressure on the cross. This one's cut back, and it's Ron Sear actually anticipates.
Trapp resets for Reynoso. Reynoso's cross whipped through on the backside. It's Finley up over the board. Did it take a touch? Yes, it did.
Well, they've got to get pressure on the ball here.
Unbeaten in 7 at home. 6 of those have been wins. They've been on fire the last 3 months. Gasper's cross into a good area for Agudelo. Just couldn't turn it on target. Saldana goes to ground to prevent a low free kick onto the wall. Trapp is over it as well. Klinsmann is set. The 92nd minute now. Reynoso, what a save by Klinsmann again!
Your side, see it all the way. It's hit well from Reynoso.
Wide it goes for Reynoso. Vasquez tracking him. In for Chase Gasper in the middle. Gasper, he'll let it go. It's deflected, and Klinsmann again able to react and push it away out for another corner. Joe Dickerson, the referee, looks at his watch. He ends the game. The Galaxy, they were ready this time. Top of the West. What a moment in the life and career of Jonathan Klinsmann. 7 saves, shutout, most of them spectacular.